Well done.
Thanks. Yay.
Yay.
What? We're not done, are we?
Well, we've done the steepest bit. We've still got quite a bit more height to gain, and we go through some interesting places like this. It was ingenious, but it's pretty simple kind of engineering. It just operated on cables and a counterbalance system, like, you know, the little Indiana Jones cart
Yeah.
we saw at the bottom. They'd have like bigger ones of those. And this is what's left of one of the drum houses here. So there would have been a bloke stood there with a braking mechanism, and the full carts balance the empty carts back up, basically. So yeah. I mean, the reason why all this is here, this stuff, Honister green slate. It's supposed to be the best slate in the world, apparently, mainly because it's the most durable. It's about 450 million years old, formed when this area was very volcanically active, and this is basically all the ash left over from the volcanoes that's been compressed under super high temperature and super high pressure. So you get a very, very dense, very durable slate. They reckon as a roofing tile it will last about 300 years. This stuff. So they've got it on top of some pretty swanky buildings down in London, St Paul's Cathedral, Westminster Abbey, places like that. So, and there's still, that's kind of who they sell to now, is kind of really like high-end sort of market. Very, yeah,
The rich people.
Gucci slate, yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Cool, so where here, there is actually an old sledging route around the outside of the mountain where we used to hand, in wooden carts, they'd manually like just sledge slate around the outside of the mountain to get it to the top. Unsurprisingly, they got a bit sick of that and they blasted Ashcrag Tunnel just here, which is where we're going to go in a sec. So if you use the cable as a handrail for your left hand, but try not to slide your hands up it too much, because it's bolted to the wall, so you don't want to skin your knuckles. There's one kind of just awkward step right in the middle, but I'll be there with the torch. From here on in, we don't have to clip in, but just bear in mind that the next bit is actually far more dangerous than the Via Ferrata. Like the Via Ferrata, you're clipped in, but on the next bit, there's some fairly steep bits of mountainside, which if you do decide to slip really enthusiastically, it's quite a long way down. So just take your time, make sure you're fitting. Just watch this step just here. It's a bit slippy and snappy. So yeah, just watch this step up here. It's quite greasy today.
Yeah.
So I'll just give you a spot at this bit, you guys keep going.
Cool. How long are the mines?
There's about 11 miles of tunnel in there. You'll notice that this here on our right, some of this is actually walled. And I mean, some of it is old, like properly old. They reckon that the quarries up here were first used by monks 800 years ago.
Oh, cool.
This next bit in particular, some of the paths washed away to the right. So, yeah. Yeah, just here. some very good mountain biking.
Yeah,
As
I've
well.
heard.
Pretty much.
They're a Norse breed. They were brought over by the Vikings thousands of years ago.
Hi.
So you can see they've got really coarse wool coats,
Yeah.
strong legs. They're good at surviving in some fairly sort of inhospitable places.
Yep.
Gloves
Obviously, you know
wringing
what the
wet.
colours on their backs are.
Who they belong
yeah.
to, or who they?
It's which shop they're going to go to. So
Oh.
like, yeah.
So not ownership,
Blue's,
but
Tesco, yellow is Morrison's, orange is Sainsbury's.
what's
So
that?
they're
That's the
just
red
like-
one.
They're the butcher shops or the slaughterhouses.
Probably.
Are you lying?
I might be.
It's ownership, right? Is it? Why
yeah.
do they have?
And also which tup, like which male sheep they've mated with, they can tell because
Oh.
they spray the underside of the tups, and that they can tell. This is this little weather station. We are stood officially on the wettest place in England.